Okay guys, so this video today is actually different. This is going to be about something that I've been personally looking at and not knowing what to do specifically. I've been trying to create a website without spending so much money, but it's kind of impossible. You got to spend over $100, and that's all there is to it. So what I'm talking about today is Bluehost versus WordPress. Which is better, and what is this even about? Now, the reason I'm even bringing these two into the equation is because WordPress and Bluehost are kind of similar, but this article basically defines what they are. But let me start off by saying I've bought domain names already, the ones that I want to use. So Bluehost allows you to add your own domain name, and then um, WordPress. Okay, let's just get into the article because I'm confusing myself. So, trying to choose between Bluehost and WordPress to launch a website. And this is um, Themisol. It is last updated in January of 2022, posted in Hosting Comparisons, WordPress. I'm trying to look for the author. It's by John Hughes, and he is a Thermisol contributor, and he has over 542 posts. He's a blogging addict, WordPress fanatic, and a staff writer for WordCandy.co. So you gotta make sure to put him out there because I'm reading straight from his material. So trying to choose between Bluehost and WordPress to launch a website, right? So choosing the right platform to launch your website can be a tough decision. Bluehost and WordPress are both popular options for beginners due to their ease of use. However, there are some key differences you should consider before signing up for one or the other. And I've been struggling with that since 48 hours now, so I need to get to the bottom of this. Both platforms aim their services at first-time website owners, and both can help you create a simple blog or professional site. However, WordPress may not be suitable for all projects, so it's smart to evaluate your needs first. I'm going in this for business and blogging. So, this article will discuss the differences between Bluehost and WordPress. We'll look at their features, pricing, and customization options. Let's dive right in. Understanding Bluehost versus WordPress. When comparing Bluehost versus WordPress, the most crucial distinction to understand is that Bluehost is a web hosting provider, whereas WordPress is a fully hosted content management system. This means that you can publish your content on WordPress.com without having to purchase additional services. So that's pretty important. Now, Bluehost, on the other hand, is not a CMS, a content management system. You'll need to install one such as self-hosted WordPress.org to build your website. Fortunately, Bluehost makes it easy thanks to its one-click installation feature. It's important to note that WordPress.com and WordPress.org are not identical. WordPress.org is the home of the open source WordPress software, which requires web hosting like Bluehost to use, and WordPress.com is one specific hosted implementation of the open source WordPress software. In this comparison of Bluehost versus WordPress, we're looking into what WordPress.com has to offer. Okay, Bluehost versus WordPress, 4 key differences. Okay, it's possible to create a successful website using either Bluehost or self-hosted WordPress or WordPress. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure it's saying .com or .org. However, there are some limitations that you should know about. Let's take a look. Features. Bluehost is a beginner-friendly provider that offers a range of shared virtual private server and dedicated hosting services. Shared hosting is often sufficient for simple websites or blogs that don't anticipate a lot of traffic. However, you can easily upgrade to a more advanced plan if your circumstances change. Okay, up to 70% off hosting. Okay, that's an ad right there. That's nice. So Bluehost shared plans include the following features: free SSL certificates, which is I believe that's security for your website, so that information is encrypted, so that if people go there, it's much less likely their information will be stolen, like credit card info, things like that. I want to say that's what it is. Look, An SSL certificate is a bit of code on your web server that provides security for online communications. When a web browser contacts your secured website, the SSL certificate enables an encrypted connection. It's kind of like sealing a letter in an envelope before sending it through the mail. Digital certificate that authenticates a website's identity and enables encrypted connection. It stands for Secure Sockets Layer, a security protocol that creates an encrypted link between a web server and a web browser. So maybe it's not exactly what I was saying there, but let's just keep going. So the Bluehost shared hosting plans include the following features: free SSL certificates, unmetered bandwidth, unlimited storage except for the basic plan, free domain registration for the first year, one-click WordPress installation, email hosting, automatic WordPress updates, access to free and premium WordPress themes, 24/7 customer support, marketing credits towards ads, which is cool. Free ads, free money. In total, you can choose from 16 different hosting plans aimed at different users and their specific server requirements. On the other hand, WordPress.com offers a free plan and 4 paid plans: personal, premium, business, e-commerce. The options are much simpler than Bluehost, however, you have less control over the website's hosting and features are often limited. But as a starter, what do you really expect? WordPress.com, you get free SSL certificates, which is really important. Limited storage ranging between 3 gigs for the free plan and 200 gigs for e-commerce. Essential Jetpack plugin features. What the heck is that? I've never heard of that, honest. Jetpack. Safer, faster, more traffic. Security, performance, and growth tools made for WordPress sites by WordPress experts, starting at $5 a month. Protect your investment. Jetpack Security provides an easy-to-use, comprehensive WordPress site security so you can focus on running your business. Real-time backups with one-click restores with VaultFresh Backup, WAF automated malware scanning, and one-click fixes with Jetpack Scan. Powerful spam protection for comments and forms with Akismet anti-spam. That's pretty cool, but I just needed to know what that was. So, free essential Jetpack plugin features. Free domain with advanced plans. I already have my domain. That's kind of what's messing me up. I can add it, but whatever. Limited customer support. Access to free themes only unless you opt for higher plans. WordPress.com also has a free version which gives you a free SSL certificate, essential Jetpack features, and free themes. However, once your website takes off, you'll likely need to invest in a more pricey plan in order to gain access to key personalization options. That's the second point. Personalization. It's smart to consider the level of customization available to you on each platform. If you're trying to build a professional online presence, it's important to have complete control over your branding. This is where WordPress.com's free plan starts to look less appealing. With this solution, your website's domain will be at WordPress.com. Your pages will also feature WordPress ads that you cannot remove or earn money from. This may not leave a positive impression with visitors. You can set up a custom domain for your WordPress.com site and remove advertising by opting for the cheapest personal plan. However, you're still stuck with free themes and standard widgets, which may not offer much flexibility. To remove all WordPress.com branding and install your own WordPress plugins, themes, you'll need to upgrade to a much more expensive business package. On the other hand, installing open source WordPress software on any Bluehost plan will give you access to the platform's unlimited features. This means you'll be free to add any plugin or theme to your site, including premium extensions built by third-party developers. Plus, Bluehost comes with a custom domain from the get-go. You can even set up a professional email address which you can use with Gmail or other popular services such as Office 365. You never have to worry about irrelevant ads on your website, and if you choose to incorporate them, you'll generate revenue from them, which is pretty nice actually, generating revenue. Basically, if you want to get the same level of personalization as Bluehost's cheapest plan on WordPress.com, you need to pay for at least the $300 per year WordPress.com business plan. Dang. And I'm going to be honest with the things that I wanted. Sorry, it's almost time for me to go to work. Um, so what I was looking at on Bluehost earlier for everything that I wanted with the certificates, like the security, encryptions, and safety features, it was going to be $177 a year. So Bluehost versus WordPress, Bluehost is starting to look like the smarter option for me. Websites are not cheap. They're not. They're really not. If you actually want like safety and stuff, it's not cheap. But whatever. So if you want to monetize your blog, WordPress.com comes with tools out of the box. For instance, the personal plan enables you to create a subscriber-only gated content and accept payments through your website with just a few clicks. With Bluehost, you need to build a membership site yourself, which is less straightforward. That is less straightforward. Okay. Similarly, the WordPress.com e-commerce plan is geared specifically towards those who want to open online stores. While you can accomplish a similar outcome with self-hosted WordPress, Bluehost, and WooCommerce, you'll have to do a lot of your own configuration and admin work. That does not sound fun. I don't even know what admin work is. I mean, I know it's administration, but what does that really mean? Let's look that up. Administration, the process or activity of running a business, organization, etc. It doesn't say what. I guess it means something. The management of public affairs or the government. Yeah, sounds like a lot of work, but it's kind of a lot of work to make money in general. So it's kind of like, what do you really want to do? So similarly, the WordPress e-commerce plan is geared specifically towards those who want to. Oh, I just did all that. And they also said configuration. Configuration sounds like building. Like you have to configure the matrix. I don't know. So an arrangement of elements in a particular form, figure, or combination. Chemistry, the fixed three-dimensional relationship of the atoms in a molecule defined by the bonds between them. Computing, the arrangement or setup of the hardware and software that make up a computer system. Computing, the arrangement or setup of the hardware and software to make up a computing. Come on, bro. Whatever. Let's just get out of here. Some loose terms out here. It basically means a lot of different things, and you're going to have to do all of them. Okay. So more advanced WordPress.com plans also let you generate income with ads, plus you get access to marketing tools such as email newsletters, social media content scheduling, and Google Analytics. You can set all these features up on your self-hosted website as well. However, you likely need to install several plugins and figure out the technical details yourself. In other words, WordPress versus Bluehost monetization options are the same. It's just the level of effort involved that changes between the two platforms. Pricing. Okay. If you don't mind a generic domain and limited features, you can use WordPress.com for free. Otherwise, the costs are $4 a month for personal, $8 per month for premium, $25 a month for business, and e-commerce for $45 a month. That's where the big price thing comes in, man. Price really determines like how much effort you're putting in on your own. So, to launch a professional website, you'll need to consider the premium plan or higher. Okay, premium is $8 a month. 8 times 12, I don't know what that is. Let's do 8 times 10 is 80, and then 8 times 2, 16, so $96. That's how I do math. But $96 a year, that's just for premium, not business. Not business, that's a lot more. It's like $250 a year, so I believe it is. No, because 25 times 10 is 250. I add two more of those. That's 300 a month or a year. That's a lot. Okay. Anywho, that's 300 a year. And again, if you want to be able to install your own plugins and theme, oh, my fault. To launch a professional website, you need to consider the premium plan or higher. It gives you 13 gigs of storage, monetization tools, and some customization options. And again, if you want to be able to install your own plugins and themes like you can on any Bluehost plan, you need to pay for at least the WordPress.com business plan. Wow. That's a big deal, man. I'm not doing the business plan. I'm not paying 300. I'm gonna have to figure out a lot of stuff on my own, sadly.